Hello, guys, welcome back. And your interview is almost here, right? Take a deep breath. You've done the hard part already, which is preparing. Now I'm here to help you practice the smart way. But hey, before we start, let's do a quick warm up. Just answer these out loud. Yes, actually, say it like you would in the interview. Did you eat food? Yes, no. How was your day? Peaceful or totally chaotic? What's your mood right now? Mm-mm. And how are you feeling about the interview? Are you nervous, kind of ready, or somewhere in between? Okay, whatever it is, totally fine. You showed up here, that already puts you ahead of a lot of people. Now listen, this isn't just a list of questions, okay? Think of it like a mock interview. I'll ask stuff exactly how a TCS manager might, especially if you're a fresher or have like a year or two of experience. And you have to answer them out loud, not in your head, not mentally prepared. No, no, it won't work like this. Like you actually say the words because that's how you get comfortable. Okay? Also, if you have written stuff like reading or dance or yoga in your resume just to look balanced, be ready, babes. Managers love picking on those lines. I'll cover all of it here. So, yeah, stay with me. This one video is enough if your interview is tomorrow. Let's get you ready the right way. But one commitment that I want from you is whenever I will ask you a question, technical, managerial, anything, or maybe a silly one, you have to answer. Cool? You feeling okay? Great, let's start. Before we jump into the real interview questions, let me give you a small secret weapon. It's called the STAR technique. That's S stands for situation, T for task, A for action, and R for result. It's the cleanest way to structure answers, even if you are nervous or unsure. Like S, what was going on? T, what were you supposed to do? A, what did you actually do? And R, what happened because of it? I would suggest you to grab a pen and paper and write all of this right now. This way, your answers feel like stories, not rambling. So, every answer you hear next is built using this. Just keep STAR in mind. You don't have to say the labels, but follow the flow, okay? So, I will ask you a question now, and you have to keep this technique in your mind and answer accordingly. Question 1. Reading is your hobby. I hate reading. Convince me to start. Take your time. If needed, pause this video and answer. If I have to answer this. Okay. So I get it. Reading can seem boring. I used to think that too, but I realized it's not about books, it's about the right book. One day I picked up a short mystery novel and I couldn't stop. It pulled me in like a movie, and slowly I started reading more and noticed I was more focused, more expressive, and honestly better at conversations. So, if you don't like reading, maybe you just haven't found your type yet. Try one small story based on something you already enjoy, like thrillers, cricket, real life stuff, etc. Just start there. Tip is pick one real story or book that changed you, no generic yarn. Practically try to convince the interviewer. Question 2. If you have mentioned movies as a hobby in your resume, so this question can come to you. You mentioned movies as a hobby. What did you learn from a movie? You can answer it like one movie that really hit me was The Pursuit of Happiness. It showed me how difficult life can get, but also how important it is to just keep going no matter what. What I learned was effort doesn't always show results immediately, but when you're consistent and when you care, things eventually work out. It also showed how emotional intelligence matters in work, in family, in life, and in many sectors of life. So the tip is movies are easy traps. They wanted to know what kind of movie you are watching and what are you learning from those movies. So they are traps and you have to choose your movie wisely. So you have your pen and paper now. I assume this, and you have to write this down in your notebook that if this is added as your hobby in your resume, then you have to write what exactly you are going to mention when this question will come up to you. Okay. Question 3. You have written cricket as your hobby. What's one thing it taught you? Answer. Very important thing in cricket is teamwork. 100% teamwork is something that cricket can teach you. In cricket, it's not just about who is batting. Everyone matters. The bowler, the fielder, even the person who just cheers you up in between overs. I learned how to play my part, support others, and keep my ego aside for the bigger picture. Even when I wasn't the star, I knew my energy helped the team win, and that mindset stuck with me. See, connect the sport to your personality, not just rules of the game. So you don't pick something that you randomly like. You have to mention something in your resume that relates to you. So go to your resume, check what are the hobbies that you have written. If they don't relate to you, if they don't seem like like you, then you can remove them and change them. Replace them with something that feels more like you. Fourth question. Yoga is your hobby. Has it changed you? You can answer, yeah, honestly, it has. Before I started yoga, I used to react quickly, get nervous, get irritated, but yoga made me pause, observe, and breathe before reacting. Now, even in high pressure moments like presentations or interviews, I feel more balanced. It's a small daily practice, but the effect is deep. Tip: sound honest and low key, no dramatic. This is about emotional maturity. Fifth question. Tell me about a time you disagreed with someone. What did you do? Answer is during my final year project. This is for freshers, and if you have already have experience of 1 to 2 years, you can mention any of your office project. So during my final year project, I had a different approach in mind than my team lead. He wanted to do something else, I wanted to try something else. Instead of pushing back, I quietly made a small prototype of my idea. I showed it during our weekly review just to demonstrate, not to argue. Turns out the team liked a mix of both approaches, and we actually built a hybrid version that worked better. They always show you value the team, not just being right. You, as you mentioned, that what cricket taught you is teamwork. Then you have to reflect these things in your whole interview. Question 6. What will you do if you get a task you have no idea about? Think and answer. Honestly, I'd start by Googling it or checking the official documentation. Maybe find a similar tutorial online. Once I get a rough idea, I'll try doing a small part of the task myself. If I still feel stuck after real effort, then I'll ask for help. I believe in figuring things out, but not wasting hours being stuck alone. So you showed that you try first, but you're also not afraid to ask smart questions. Question 7. Tell me about a time you failed. Answer. During a hackathon or a project or a course, our team got too ambitious. We planned too much and didn't divide roles properly. In the end, we missed the deadline completely. Sorry, this was the time when you failed. It felt bad, but I learned something. You have to like mention these things that feels natural, like you felt bad, it was not good, and all of these things. So you learned something huge. Always plan with backup time and communicate like crazy. Now, whenever I take up something new, I break it into checkpoints and keep syncing with the team. So you have to pick a simple failure, focus on what changed after that and what you have learned from this. So from now onwards, you have to reflect on your actions throughout the day and check whenever you fail in something, how do you react? Okay, just look at it like you're logging your actions and your reactions. That's it. Question 8. Your teammate isn't cooperating. What will you do? First, I try to understand why. Maybe they're overwhelmed or confused. Talk to them privately and ask how I can support, not attack. Okay. If that still doesn't work and the team's progress is affected, I would inform my lead, but only with facts, no blame games. At the end of the day, delivery matters more than drama. So you showed empathy first, then you show maturity and escalation. Question 9. What will you do if someone takes credit of your work? This is very important. This is trap. So same way, as I said, you have to say the same thing. You can say, like, that's tricky, but I'd stay calm. I'll first make sure I've kept records, messages, commits, files, etc. Then I'll talk to that person and clarify. If it happens again, I'll raise it with the manager, respectfully, but with full context. I won't let someone misuse me, but I'll also avoid fights. I believe in fairness and peace. The tip is stay balanced in these type of questions. No victim tone, no aggression, no blame games, no games at all. You should be straightforward. Question 10th. One teammate is too slow. Will you report it? And your answer will be yes, maybe, but no, not directly. I'll first offer help or check if they're stuck somewhere. Same thing. Sometimes people just need a little push or support, which happens, which can happen with you as well. No, I'm not saying this to the interviewer. I'm saying this to you. So this can happen to you that you need a little push and you get stuck some minds and that you feel frustrated to respond or to do any work. So that is okay. It can happen with you or with anyone else, and hence you have to answer like, I will first offer help or check if they are stuck somewhere. Sometimes people just need a little push or support. If I have tried that and it's still affecting our timeline, I'll bring it up with the lead, same, but not as a complaint, same. I will go with a solution mindset, same again. Talk like a team player, not like a boss. Okay. Question 11th. Will you challenge your manager if they are wrong? Yes. Yes, you will challenge your manager, which is completely fine. Manager is also a human. He can make mistakes. He can give you wrong decisions. You can challenge him or her, but very, 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 very respectfully. I won't say you are wrong. I'll say, can we also try this way? I'll explain my idea clearly by making prototypes, by documenting, by diagrams, by presentations, and let them decide. By facts, by numbers, by actual predictions. I I will explain my ideas clearly, and if I genuinely believe something will help the project, I will speak, but with full respect for their experience because they are seniors and they have gone through this situation. So it's fine if they have something in their mind, and it's fine if you propose something else from your mind. This is what teamwork is. So if you think that the manager is not right and it may affect the work, it may affect the project, then you can definitely suggest your ideas with facts, numbers, presentations, and whatever you can put on the table. So managers love confidence as long as it's wrapped in humility. Okay. Okay. Deep breath. That's 11 of most real questions managers ask freshers at TCS or early experienced candidates. If you answered them out loud, which I expected, you're already ahead of 80% of the candidates. Now, if you want even more, like, see, look, I wanted this video to be enough for anyone panicking the night before. But if you are like, bro, give me more, I want extra practice, more questions, cheat sheets, and literally a plan for what to say in the lift before the interview, I've made a PDF just for that. Link is below. Take it if you want to feel extra confident, not mandatory, but if you do, you will love it. Just stay calm, speak clearly, and let them see you. You'll do great, I know.